Hello guys, welcome back to our community live, and today's episode is very special because we'll be guesting a person from group 3, one of our accounts, or one of our many accounts that has been overshadowed by our big account here in Cebu, but we will give importance to this account because they are also helping in the growth of our business. So without further ado, let me introduce to you one of our trainers from Group 3, none other than a good friend of mine, Miss Arriane Del Rosario.
Hi everybody, I'm Ariane.
Yes.
So I'm Ariane. I've been here with Qualfon for 5 years and 9 months.
Wow.
And I've started as an agent. And then I applied for the QA post until I became the trainer right now. So I'm one of the trainers of Group 3. And yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So from an agent, she became a QA or quality analyst, and then after that she became the trainer that she is now, diba? So amazing kayo. So let's hear more about her story later on. So before anything else, you can like or heart react this video, and then of course you can share this video so that your friends would know that you are watching community. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, or a person that you want to give a shout out with, then you can comment down below so that we can read your comments and we can discuss that one. All right, and Ariane here is willing to answer all your questions that are related to our topic today, diba? So
Yes.
Ariane, you said earlier that I mean, before anything else, why don't you greet your friends, your colleagues, your family, of course?
Yeah. Hi to my agent, our agents in Group 3 who have known me, and my friends out there. Please share the video.
Yes.
And sa mga try-door akong gi-invite. Yan, wala na yan, he. Enjoy your day and happy weekend, everybody, and my family. Congrats to my uncle. Shout out to my uncle. Congrats, cause
Social work?
Yeah, cause he passed the social work licensure exam yesterday, and hopefully for the engineering as well, sana ako manghudpod makapasar. So,
Yes.
Let's pray.
Amazing, diba? Yeah, supposedly we have invited mga 2 or 3, but Ariane here is the only one who got through the community live, but
Yes.
nevertheless, thank you so much, diba? Because you have graced our show. And of course, to all the passers from the board licensure examination for social work, congratulations guys na natin mga bagong mga social workers, because here in the Philippines we are really in need of psychologists, social workers, diba? Because not just scarcity when it comes to that kind of profession. And of course, imong ate, diba? Imong ate
Congrats.
also passed the board examination or board licensure examination for social work. Congratulations. And of course, sa mga Yusinian nga nakapasar po sa board exam for social work, congratulations as well.
Congrats.
Diba? So, naganagit kay tag mga personnel for DSW.
DSW.
Yes. Alright, so talking about your experience, I mean about yourself, you mentioned earlier that you've been here for 5 years, right?
Yes, 5 years.
I would like to know, what is your life back then before you entered Qualfon?
Before I worked here in Qualfon, I was a student. As part of the student life, of course, you also join other organizations in school and also in the community. So I've joined a dance group in the school, but due to busy sa study, so niundang ko kadiyot. And then I've also joined a community-based organization. We've had a lot of projects to help the community, and yeah, that's all. And until I've decided to work, because money is life. So I've known about Qualfon. I've heard Qualfon because of our friends, Joha and also Kuya Griffiths. Hi, and because of them, I've heard Qualfon, and I've heard that they have this chat account. So I applied as a chat specialist. So back then, wala ko idea sa pagtrabaho, but then I applied here in Qualfon. I started as an agent, and then I was so happy because there's no other place like Qualfon.
Wow, amazing.
You will have the family feeling here in Qualfon, which is the reason why I stayed for 5 years and counting.
Correct. Coming 6 years.
Yeah, coming 6 years.
So, congratulations, Ariane. And then, of course, she was an SK chairperson of Barangay Apas. So,
Silingan.
iyahaning jurisdiction ang IT Park, guys. Nakatag-iya siya IT Park sa una.
Sa una.
Yeah, we were SK colleagues before, back in our batch 2010 and 2013.
Hala, na-mention na to itong age.
Okay na, at least, di ba, itong mga beauty kay dili, charot.
Bata-bata pa.
Bata-bata pa, di ba? But, of course, you've been in Qualfon for 5 years now. What are, before you entered, what are your expectations?
I expected that when you work, ang imuhang kanang kinabuhi kay work lang, and then kanang real life naman kuno siya, so wala kay laing masaligan kundi ang imuhang self. So mo duty lang ka, matrabaho, mukaon, muli matulog, and then but that expectation was changed because here in Qualfon, though ang imuhang workmates, teammates nimo, pero at the end of the day pwede sa nimo sila mahimong friends, pwede sa nimo sila mahimong family. You can share everything to them, you can ask for advices, especially if na kay teammates nga kanang mga parents na, so they can give you life advices. They can also serve as your life coaches, as well as your supervisors can also be your mentors, and those kind of stuffs. And we also have chaplains which can also serve as your counselor. So yeah, that expectation I felt, or I thought when I was still unemployed, was changed when I worked here in Qualfon.
Wow, amazing, diba? And you've realized that here at Qualfon, we value family, diba?
Yes, absolutely.
The essence of being
A family.
one, a unit, or a family, diba? So welcome to the family. And then, now let's talk more about how you start here at Qualfon. So you mentioned that someone invited you to be a chat support representative specialist here at Qualfon. How did you manage to pass all the recruitment process? So that our audiences will have an idea on how to help themselves up during the interview or maybe account examination.
When you apply, you apply because you wanted to get that job, diba? So if you apply, dapat full 100% ang imong effort, 100% ang imong ihatag. So when it comes to the interview, you should not hold back. Give what you can, and also with passing the examinations, kaya na siya, as long as you of course you also have to do a little self-study, presence of mind. Sa'yo naman siguro ang mga questions sa examinations, depende sa account niyo mo hang applyan, and kato lang. And also for mga interviews, share what you want to share, sell yourself, because that's how they are going to pick you as one of their employees.
Wow.
And show commitment, because commitment will get you there.
Diba? So you can see that she was committed, and that until now she is also committed because she stayed here for almost 6 years now, diba? So that's how commitment works here at Qualfon. And we also value commitment, diba? That's very important because I guess all the job that we have here in the country, it requires a lot of commitment. Not only in the relationship, but of course in everything that you are currently doing, you need to be committed and passionate,
100%.
diba? Because at the end of the day, makapuyon man kita. But if we try to look back why we are we are determined and committed, that we can motivate ourselves because of that reason. Diba? So amazing. And so the position that you applied before when you started was chat support representative, and luckily you start, right? I mean you were able to get hired.
Yeah.
And after that, you went through training.
Yeah.
And you became an agent, right? So, how was the feeling knowing that it's your first time, di ba? Sa mga first time na to diha tigpaminaw, how's the feeling of being a first-time agent that you don't have an idea at all on how to be an agent, but here you are trying your luck to be an agent in a BPO industry?
Qualfon is also my first job, my first call center experience, my first BPO company. So I started as a chat specialist, trainee, and then I became an agent right after. So the what I can give you as a tip is you have to stay focused. Grab every day, especially every training day. Grab it as an opportunity for learning. If there is a lesson during the training that you are confused about, don't hesitate to ask. And once you are also on the floor, once you are indoors, do not hesitate to ask a seatmate na mas tenured pa nimo. Do not hesitate to ask questions kay at least guided gihapon ka kung sa imong mga ginapang buhat.
Because there are a lot of people who will be hesitant in asking
questions,
diba? And it's very important, labi na sa classroom side,
diba?
That you need to ask questions so that those confusions that you have, you can correct that one, and then of course you will be enlightened, diba? Kaya naman dili ba know it all tanan, diba? Yeah. We cannot learn everything in just one night, diba? In just one day of training. So if nakalimot ka from yesterday's klase, then you can ask questions. Or if mauwaw ka nga, mo ask a question in front of other people, in front of your colleagues, you can ask privately with your trainer. You can do that, diba? Of course, para na intimate interaction or discussion, and mas makasabot gid ka. So it's very important, good guys, nga just what our trainer said here, di ba, no? Nga mangutana kita sa atong maestra, sa atong trainer, so that you will be enlightened of all your confusions. Diba?
Yeah. Especially sa mga first timer nga mga nga inigabot sa training, inigabot sa kanang sa operations floor kay mana sila nga mao man ko kay first time na ako, ayaw kauwaw, everybody went there, nobody reached the top without starting from the bottom.
Correct, no. And lucky for you, di ba, hundreds of people applying on a daily basis, usa ka sa mga nipasar, di ba? So it means that you have the skills, you have the ability to be one of the agents. So ayaw uwa because you are gifted. You are the chosen one, di ba?
Yeah.
So congratulations. And we also have here some friends who are watching right now. Brian Dagohoy, Samuel Dusana, and of course, we have a comment here, Hilda Taruk.
Hi.
Go, my little friend, Arriane Del Rosario.
Isa kang dakilang tridor.
So she was invited by you.
Yeah, I invited them. I think they did not understand what I was saying. Kaya nasira na ang elevator. So, her friend, I chatted her friend, her teammate, kay kaning bibo man ni sila nga team. So when we didn't have any training back then, mga pila ka weeks ago, I supported their team. So if their supervisor is on day off, I supported their team. So that's why na-close po ko sa kaning kana nga team.
Wow.
So I invited them. Wala sila.
Next time, invite them. So we can invite you, Hilda, and your team, so that we can talk more about your accounts, di ba? Kay we've been guesting a lot of employees naman from Group 1. So why don't we invite from other accounts so that we can, of course, explore more about what is Qualfon in the whole picture, diba? So, and now back to our topic earlier, diba? You said that as a first timer, you need to ask questions if you are confused about the discussion. And then as an agent as well, what made you decide to stay in the company?
First reason that I stayed here in Qualfon is because of the people. The management is so good. I think 2 years ago, I went back to school. So, pwede ka maka-request o kaning imuhang schedule as long as naa kay proof that you are a student. And then, but in return to that favor that I asked kanang of course pabor man ana to kay asa gyud ka makakita company nga mo grant sa request nimo sa imong schedule. So in return I did my best. I exceeded the expectation. I exceeded the scorecard as well as our other colleagues po nga students. So Qualfon is a very student friendly nga company.
That's why we also have Rosha, diba?
Yeah, we also have Rosha. We have a lot of Qualfon education programs, Qualfon University programs, which will really help us develop in academic aspect. So, kato siya, first, because of the people, because of the management, they are so good. The ambience is also welcoming. Kato naman siguro, and also because of the balik ako sa because of the people. Because that's the main reason. But product specific or account specific pareha naman na ba magsugod majuta sa sugod magsugod nga lisod, pero the more that you practice or the more that you immerse yourself to that account, musayon na lang siya as the day goes by.
Correct.
And
ma-part naman dito na
sa imong system. Katulang and also Qualfon also has a lot of activities, though dili kayo siya ingon anak kanito compared sa uban, pero nindot ang mga activities sa Qualfon. We have mission activities, we have nindot ang ato ang trick or treat activities for the family, nindot sa ang ato ang mga benefits for our employees. And I think that's all. Nga, the reason nga nung nipabilin ko dili sa Qualfon for 5 years plus counting, knowing that our first account closed, we were laid off for months, and then ibalik gihapon mi because of those reasons.
Wow, diba? So there are a lot of struggles to our group 3 employees, but still they stayed, and then luckily that some of them climbed up the recruitment, I mean their corporate ladder, and one example is right here in front of you guys. From being an agent, now she becomes a trainer. Diba? So we will talk more about the account that you're in and of course your experience. Now let's have a quick break, diba? So let's have a game. Alright, so I'm quite sure that most of our viewers now know this game because we've been doing this for quite some time now. So this game is called Would You Rather. Okay, so the mechanics would be I will be asking you questions and I will give you like dichotomy, 2 options. Then just choose lang between 2 choices and then explain why you choose that one.
Pwede or.
But before that, we have here our good friend of mine, Chikoy.
Hi! Hi, Fred!
Hi, Fritz! And of course, Noel Habonero and Sir Jen from Mission Team.
Hi, Sir
Minda
Jen.
Castigador and RJ Fidilaga. Hello, thank you so much for watching. So now, our first question is, would you rather have more time or more money?
More time.
And why?
More time to sleep, more time to spend the money. So, sorry mo money kung wala kay time to spend the money. So, more time. More time to sleep, more time to do the things that I want to do.
More time to earn more money.
Yes.
OT.
OT pa more.
So now, next question is, would you rather have a rewind button or pause button on your life?
Pause button. Because I believe that we have faith, I believe in destiny. So kung murag ka nang gibutang ganina siya sa Ginoo para sa imuha. So nahitabo ang katong mga nahitabo in the past to prepare you for that kind of future. So I would rather have the pause compared to the rewind. Pause kay para pwede siguro ka mo ginhawa gamay if gikapoy na ka kato lang. Pero dili mo rewind, dili mo balik sa past.
Yes. Ako, there are instances I want to regress, diba, from the previous life. But mas importante mong good nowadays, knowing that we have fast-paced generation, diba, nga paspas king oras, bago pa lang gani nag alas 5 midya na, diba? Nga na siya kapaspas. So, in this kind of generation, we need to have a pause button to reflect, diba?
Tama.
To relax, to
breathe.
Yeah, to breathe. Nga na dyan. So, paspas kayo. bago lang ganita na New Year, karon bare months na. Christmas na siya, guys. Bago lang ganita nagsugod sa 2019. Diba? So, nga lang gid siya. There are times that we want rewind button, but most of the time we want pause button. It's very essential nowadays. Okay, next question is, would you rather win a lottery or live twice as long?
Twice as long.
Wow. Ganun dyan ka, more time din.
More time, Jun, more time.
Ang lotto ron kay dagang mag-controversial.
Dagang controversial, mamatay pa dyan ka, kidnapon ka, or huldapon ka. So, twice as long. I would like to live twice as long.
Even though climate change is imminent.
Pero, bahala na.
Live life to the
Live
fullest.
life to the
diba?
fullest.
Okay, next. Would you rather lose your vision or your hearing?
Hearing. Because, life is so beautiful, earth is so beautiful. I want to see everything compared to hearing. Kaya at least kung ganahan ko mukanta, pwede ko mukanta.
Correct.
Kung batian sila sa akong tingog, giver.
Okay, ikaw nawa ka.
Di ba ko kadungog kung manaway mo. So, I would rather have my eyes intact compared to my ears. Pero, sana, naang duha.
Then aside from that, di ba, naapod ko yung marag realization sa mga deaf-mute na ito nga mga friends nga marag mas peaceful sila kaya di sila kadungog sa kasaba, di ba, sa chaos, sa kalibutan. But thankful na lang po ta nga kanang kumplito ta nga tong senses, di ba? So we need to be thankful enough to all the kanang blessings nga gihatag sa Ginoo nato. But nevertheless, ako sa mo piling sa akong hearing kay nga mawa compared to my eyes. Although my eyes karon kay
gamay makita.
Gamay makita my eyeglass. Pero importante mong kay siya kay murag through your eyes makadungog ka, murag maka-feel gyapon ka, murag makaibaw gyapon ka, di ba? Nga bisag because your eyes the gateway to your soul, di ba? So it means nga bisag wala ka kadungog sa mga tao pero kung mo tanaw lang kasi ng lips makabaw na ka sa ilang conversation
bitaw right? Ma-develop sa atong lip reading skills.
Correct. So yung na siya na importante sa baya ang mata kay makita ta sa itong mga loved ones. Alright, so next is for your birthday, would you rather receive cash or gifts?
Cash. Para mabayan ako mapalit ako mga ganahan paliton kaysa gift. Yeah, bayad sa bills.
Correct. Adulting.
Adulting is life.
Adulting is life, yun. Nga na na siya. Ganan kong gift, pero dapat cash.
Okay na sad. Okay na sad.
Gift nga cash. Alright. Would you rather make a phone call or send a text message?
Text message kay gubaang ako ang phone call kung walay headset.
Wow, so siya yung phone. Kailangan ng headset.
Yeah, headset para makadungog.
Okay, so this one. Would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Ocean. I love the sea, bas hindi ko kaibaw mo lang ngoy. So, I'm a beach person. Kita mo siguro sa akong color, di ko iputi. So, I would rather explore the ocean compared to the space. Hadlok sa dang space, kay naa dito si Thanos, naa dito si, kinsa pa na din ha.
Mga aliens.
Mga aliens. Okay lang ako makakita ko ni Thor, pero dili man. So, ocean na lang.
Then, mas achievable ang ocean kay...
Mahal ang space.
Mahal ang space. Kailangan ko mato sa NASA.
Register good sa pa.
Correct. Here, would you rather be a kid for your whole life or an adult for your whole life?
Adult for my whole life. Kay I can do the things I want to do, and I think I can help a lot of people being an adult compared to being a kid. Kaya if you are a kid all your life, mas problema man ka sa mga kauban nimo nga mga adults.
Correct. Okay. Nice answer. Here, would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too hot.
Because she's hot. Diba? Shout out sa iyang boyfriend.
Nakulog.
Last one is, would you rather be the youngest or the oldest sibling? No.
Oldest. I'm the eldest right now, and I would, if I'm given a chance to choose, I'd rather still be the eldest.
Wow.
Kay kanang you are being the eldest magud makaton ka og responsibility tuuhan kasi mo mga igsuon. O ikaw may powerful.
Wow, mo joy no.
Bitaw
You have the power.
responsibility.
Kanang kung wala si mama papa, ikaw ang hari
Ikaw
sa
ang
balay.
hari,
Diba? Alright, so thank you. That's our game, diba? Lingaw ra kayo because through that game, we were able to know more about Ariane. And now, let's read more comments. We have here Dexter Brobo, GP3 represent. Oh,
Congrats,
supervisor na siya. Wow. Congratulations, Sir Dexter. Oh, Griffins Balazarte is watching right now. He said hello, Joa and Ariane.
Hi, Kuya Griffins.
So, a good friend of ours who is now a successful fashion designer, diba?
Yes.
So, if you want to rent or make to own gowns and suits, you can visit his shop, GMO Collections. Diba?
Yes.
All right. So now, Ariane, as a trainer, what are the difficulties that you have encountered so far?
For primarily, if you have trainees who are first time here in the BPO, of course, mura silang ma-discourage if they feel like after the 2-week training, if they feel like they were not able to do their best during mock call certifications, because we have that before they are endorsed on the floor. So, kanasya, first is how are you going to encourage them? Next is how are you going to if during the first day of your training, ang pinaka-challenge jud kay how are you going to teach this kind of people, these people, wa pa kakaila nila. Pero as the training, as the day goes by, makaila na kanila, so maka-adjust ka. So mo to siya, how are you going to encourage them? How are you going to teach them the first time that you saw them? Third is the hardest. How are you going to say goodbye to those nga dili makapasar, which is very very difficult to handle. And so far, being a trainer for almost a year, I've seen quite a few people lang from my team, from the agents from the trainees that I handle, mga few lang, mga 4 or 3 kay. Luckily, during the sa ni option validation, during the judgment day kay I'm on day off, so dili kay ko kakita nila nga naghinilakay. Pero after they heard the news, bukata sila chat, so that is very difficult to handle, especially if na-attach heartbreaking kayo, especially if na-attach na kanila nya ma-attach dili biya jud na malikan nga ma-attach ka for the 3 weeks that you've been with them nya makaila kanila nya maluoy sad ka ba kay kanang naggikan sad ka dira ka relate ka gikan sa kadira, so lain lisod ang pag comfort. Mura kag makaingon nga apil sabi ako sa sad-an kay nganong wala ako nakatulog ingon ani or ingon ana, pero at the end of the day trabaho ra gyapon ni siya, naara gyapon sila other opportunities. If this door closes, another door will open for them. Correct. Another window will open for them.
Correct, Jen. And of course, here at Qualfon, even though you are not part of our community, you can still be a part of Qualfon by being one of our external referral program referrers, diba? You can earn as well even though you are not officially employed here at Qualfon. So for more details about our XRP, you can visit our Qualfon Cebu Facebook page and you can message us so that we can accommodate your inquiries, diba? Now, from an agent, how did you get to where you are now?
First is grab every opportunity for learning. There are people who will definitely believe in you, especially your supervisors. They will be your mentors. Listen to them. They will give you advices. They will help you all the way up, because a true leader will definitely produce good leaders as well. So murag ingon ana ganian kanang ilaha, if naa sila team member nga na promote, of course our supervisors are definitely the first person that will be happy for them. So listen to them, grab every opportunity for learning, enroll to trainings that Qualfon is offering, kaning supervisor readiness,
Yes.
and then apply for Six Sigma. That will help you go there. And believe in yourself, kaya na nimo.
Oo, correct yun.
And as what Val always say, make English as the way of life.
Yes.
That's the key to success, and that is definitely true. We don't believe in EOP as English only policy. We believe in English as the way of life.
Yes.
So even wherever you are, speak the language. Though when you start speaking the language, murag ka nang awkward, kay katawan ka. Pero the more that you practice, the more you are helping yourself as well.
Correct. And it's a misconception to everyone no nga, kanang mag-English ng mga call center agents sa jeep, kay kuan man na sila, mga feeler.
Mga
Guys, it's not, because it's a way of practice, and then at the same time, it's the analogy behind that is if you keep practicing and making it a habit, then it will be part of your life. And then sa'yo na lang kayo na ang pag-English, guys. So that's one thing that we usually give during our feedbacking in the recruitment. If ever nga dili kay sila maayo ang ilang communication skills in English language, we can always give them a feedback nga try to read newspapers in English or watch movies in English, and then try to converse through English so that you can practice your communication skills, di ba? So it's correct yun sa giingon ni Sir Val nga make English as
The way of
life. The
way of life.
The way of life, diba? Because you will make it a habit. And then sa'yo na lang na siya, smooth flow na lang na siya.
It will come out naturally.
Correct. Okay, and why did you grab the opportunity to become a trainer?
I grabbed the opportunity because I know that I think I have the skills. I just tried, and then I also want to help fellow agents as well, and I also want to help the account. If you love the account, magod, if you help the account, kanang murag, it will also help you secure the job. Kay murag gani kanang mutabang ko sa account kay ganahan ko nga naa pa ko trabaho. So you are not only helping yourself, you are also helping others po. So that's why I grabbed the opportunity to be promoted, and I'm so thankful for the trust that they are giving me, and I'm trying my best to not disappoint you guys.
Yes, diba? And what type of trainer are you? Are you the strict one, or like kuan lang, the jolly, the friendly?
Sometimes
trainer?
I'm the strict one, but most of the time I'm the jolly. But when it comes to discussion, strict jud ko na trainer. But I would murag kani sa ka seryoso na sa mga tao. Kanang murag kinahanglan nimo sila i-divert sa gamay ang ilang attention. So you need to joke a little para mabalik ang ilang attention sa discussion, and also to make them feel comfortable in asking questions po. Kay kung para seryoso kay ka sa mga tanan, masuko na niya basta ilang feeling ba kay kumangutana sila abi pa lang sila na naminaw. So you have to have the right balance of strict and jolly para makatun.
Correct. No. Dili lang sa top poros ka ng straight kay basin ang mga maboard ang mga tao na di naganahan mga di ba? Oo. Then at the same time, di sa kita jolly poros kay makalimot ba yan sila ngayon sa discussion, knowing that discussion is more about the account, the product, di ba? So the tools, the navigation of tools. So importante man sa nga strict ka during the discussion, but if there is a time for you to boost their energy, then why not? Diba? Can you still remember the first time you handled a training class?
Yes.
And how was it?
I forgot to introduce myself. I went directly to introducing the product. I forgot to introduce myself. I introduced myself after our OM visited the training class, introduced herself, and also the site director. And then after that, when she mentioned my name, yani ana siya nga, I know you already know your trainer, Ariane, she will be good. wala, hindi ko ka-introduce akong self. So, after they left, I introduced myself, employment history, and those stuff. Wala ganin ako nakapa-GTKY activity ang mga trainees.
Diretso din sa discussion.
Diretso sa discussion, strict si ma'am sa first day.
And knowing she was one of the kanang facilitator sa SK before.
Nakalimot ko sa akong facilitating skills.
Pero I know the struggle because when you handle a training, different naman good siya, diba? And it's her first time, so of course, there's a lot of areas of improvement. At least you have realized your lapses and you have corrected it. Yeah. That's the good thing. Kaysa wala jud ka realize yung mistake niya. Nahuma na lang ang training, no? Murag mo kailan ako ang mga diba? So at least for the next ng mga training class, kay baon na siya kasi ang mga buhaton.
Tama.
Diba? Of course, nobody's perfect. We need to learn every day. Diba? Continuous process ba yung learning? Alright. And aside from that, how do you handle difficult trainees? Naman dyan yung mga attitude, diba?
Mga attitude ng mga trainees.
Kanang pabibo. Naman dyan yung mga pabibo ng mga estudyante. So how do you handle them?
I talk to them personally. I advise them nga kanang ako sila ingon nga okay ra mag-ingon ana ka pero hunahunaa ang possible nga kani results kung mag-ingon ani ka nya ganahan man ka basta you make them realize, you talk to them personally, and then if di man jud na malikayan nga kanang saka serious na gani sa inyong topic nya mo kalit lang siya og kaning butt in magkalit og gara-gara, so base at naadjud at some point during your training nga makasab-ani mo siya. So you have, if makasaban mo kadini mo siya, you have to talk to them personally kay para mapaulian ganini mo sad siya. So you have to talk to them personally, inform them what what wrong they did or unsay nakabati sa ilahang approach and which made them a difficult trainee for you.
Amazing. Now, you were talking about the skills that you have for you to be able to become a trainer. Now, to give out knowledge to all the viewers right now, what do you think are the essential skills that an agent should possess for him or her to be able to become a trainer, based on your experience?
First is, of course, you have to you also have to have the knowledge of the product. Knowledge can be acquired, of course, kung umino ka sa training when you were a trainee, and then if you also read updates, because the product that you will be in will also be sending a lot of updates, probably on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. Dili man siguro na nimo makuha tanan, pero at least read them, understand them. So kato siya, have the knowledge. Second, be proactive. If you think that this process is kinda wrong, probably you can suggest a different process. So kato siya, be proactive, you have to have the knowledge. What else? Be a facilitator. Be a counselor pod, and unsa pa man, a mentor as well, and
a mentee, di ba?
Mentee. If you have because training magod is a two-way process pod, you will learn from your trainees and then your trainees will also learn from you, and be a good example sa imong trainees. So unsa pa man, talk to them. Leave, if you are shy outside of the workplace, leave it at home. There is a Qualfon. When you step on the entrance, be active, be jolly. Unsa pa man, I think katulang sa siguro for now.
Diba? Are there any murag kanang for an agent to become a trainer? Are there any specific kanang requirements? Like for example, 100% performance for 3 months.
Naiingon ana sad gihapon. So for you to be able to apply, for you to be eligible to apply, you have to at least have 100% or passing scorecard for the past 3 months. And I believe I've I was qualified back then. As what I've mentioned, back when I was an agent, I exceeded the expectation that was set by the client, and so perfect attendance or at least mga 3 points man siguro. And back then, wala ko'y problema sa attendance because 1 minute is money. 1 minute late is money minus out of your pay, so I value that much. And kato siya, complete attendance, perfect, ay scorecard wise dapat pasar, and of course you have to pass the interview process and also the demo. If you apply for the trainer post, you also have to have the demo man set.
Oh yeah, of course. So at least, diba, you have now the idea on how to become a trainer if you are planning to be a trainer someday. So, mga na siya mga requirements, mga community na to nga mga agents karon nga who are planning to step up, diba, to level up sa ilang position right now. And talking about your the account that you're in, can you just give us a little background of your account?
Our account is a very new account. I've been with, I can say I gamay na kong experience, no. So I've been with 2 accounts lang, but I have friends who have been 10 accounts, 6 accounts before, and based on their feedback, makaingon sila nga this account that we have right now is a very easy account. And I can also say that it is easy compared to the account we have before. We have a lot of metrics to achieve before. AHT, mga ina na kay bawal mo siguro AHT, ART ana. Pero here in our account we don't have that.
BPO jargons.
Mga BPO jargons. So in our account we don't have AHT, we don't have that. Basically customer service lang, and help lang ka sa customers, QA, kana lang ang imuhang kinahanglan i-achieve. Of course, attendance is very number 1, because how can you achieve customer service satisfaction rating, CSAT, if wala ka nagtrabaho?
Correct.
So, kato na siya, very very easy account niya. Gamay ra nindot pa jud siya kay very nganong easy siya kay it is revolving around family. Can I say nga dog?
Yeah.
So our account is somewhat related to dogs. Dogs there, they treat their dogs as part of their family, so which is very unique. Asa ka kakita og account dire nga na about dogs. So kato siya, more dapat daghan kag empathy, daghan kang bound empathy statements, acknowledgement statements, because you are talking to real person who has probably lost a baby, which is their dog, or sharing how they love their dogs, ingon ana. So basically more love ang ato ang account for their pets.
That's amazing, diba? So sa mga dog lovers diha,
Yeah.
diba, you can apply for the opening for this account.
Yes.
They are also hiring for customer service representative for this account. So
Yeah.
what are you waiting for?
Apply now.
Apply now and be a good be a pet lover as well.
Be a pet lover.
And nice kini silang ambience silang floor kay nagi ka ng dog ka ng paws, diba? And then na mga freebies, mga food, diba? Dili kay stricto nilang floor. But nevertheless, all the floors here in Qualfon are mga nindot and conducive as well. Okay. Let's read one comment here. Lebanoj Grace, Jonabel Grace, der. Wow, congrats, miss.
Hi, Bella.
Wow. So, hello. Hello. If you're still watching right now, you can still comment down below if you have any questions. Okay. So, you as you can see, it's a success story of one of our agent before, and then she became one of our trainers of one of our accounts here at Qualfon. So, it's a misconception as well nga dili sa Qualfon usara ka account, but guys, to correct all of you, we have a lot of accounts here at Qualfon. Yeah. So during the recruitment process, if you did not make it for the other account, then you can still be endorsed to another account if you're qualified. Diba? So just like one of our trainers here, our guest, she became one of the chat specialists and then endorsed or reprofiled to another account, which is the account that she is right now. She is belong right now, And of course, eventually she became quality analyst, and then
Trainer.
now trainer, diba? So now just to wrap up this one, can you give us a tip on how to climb up the corporate ladder based on your experience?
If you wanted to climb up the corporate ladder, if you wanted to be there, of course you have to start from the bottom, but it doesn't mean nga low kaya ka na sa bottom, but grab it as an opportunity for learning, and also if there are openings for you to learn, like the programs that Qualfon is now offering, stairway program, soup readiness program, grab it, because that will definitely help you get there. And believe in yourself. If you are there, don't hesitate to ask questions if you still have questions, because learning is a lifetime process. Even if you are at the top, daghan pa gyapon kag pwede pang makatunan. So don't hesitate to ask questions.
Yeah, sakto yun na nga. Even the successful people came from the very bottom, diba?
Yeah.
And then of course, they get their hands dirty as well for them to be able to be successful in the future. So we need to do the manual labor first before we will achieve the success in life, diba? So why don't you invite those kind of mga potential applicants na to ngayon karon Ariane to apply for your account?
Hi guys, if you are still unemployed, if you wanted to, work while you are still studying, if you are, we have an account here that you will definitely enjoy. The agents are very friendly, the account is very easy, and of course if you are a pet lover, don't hesitate to apply. Recruitment is open
Monday to Sunday for now.
Yeah. So apply
24
guys.
jud siya. I mean 7 days a week.
7 days a week. So recruitment is open 7 days a week. Just bring your resume with you. Bring yourself. Be confident and come here and apply. We are very much welcome.
And of course, Ariane can refer. So if you can visit her account so that you can inquire if you want to be a part of Qualfon, and then of course she will be the one to endorse you to the recruitment, and
I'll refer you.
So we'll become your referring employee. Right, so thank you so much, Ariane.
Thank you.
For gracing the show. I invited her last week, and then she said, okay, I will invite my trainees, but unfortunately, wala. But nevertheless, she is here now talking to you guys about her story, and I hope that you get inspired to her story, right? And for all the tips that she had mentioned earlier, so guys, remember that one, because it's very helpful for you to be able to level up your position. Diba?
Gamay na to siya na tips.
Yes, very helpful.
Very helpful.
Diba? Based on her experience. Alright, so thank you so much, Ariane.
Thank you.
We've come a long way, diba? We started from the bottom. Look at where we are now, diba? I've become a supervisor now. She is a trainer, so gikan mi sa ubos. And slowly and surely, we are achieving to our goals. Diba? We are achieving our goals. Alright? So I hope that you are inspired in today's episode of Community Live, and watch us live again next week, Friday, because we'll be talking more about one of our fun clubs here at Qualfon. It's the Glee Q Club. It's our Murag choir na club diri sa Qualfon. So if you are a songer, if you are a singer, then you can watch our next week's episode of Community Live, because we'll be featuring our Glee Q coordinator. Alright, so again, thank you so much, Ariane. And of course, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in and staying with us for an hour. And we'll be seeing you next week then. And always remember to be the best, because you are the best. This has been Joha. Thank you so much.
Bye.